Hi, leaders. Welcome to episode 48 of the Filipino Leadership Podcast. My name is Japel Hernandez, your host, and I'm excited to inspire you and bless you with your leadership journey. Today, we dive into a crucial skill for every leader: the importance of self reflection for leadership growth. Join us as we explore how self reflection and discipline intertwine to foster personal and leadership development. If you cannot reflect about your life, how can you reflect about what's happening in your leadership sphere? So, what do we do first? Start knowing yourself by embracing discipline. When you know yourself more, you can be the best you so that you can lead better. In our journey towards effective leadership, discipline always plays a pivotal role. It's not just about what we do, but also about evaluating our actions and their impacts. As Socrates once said, to know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. I want you to get a pen and paper or your notepad or note app and just reflect on this. Take a moment to list down your daily activities and the time you allocate to each activity. So, for example, if you watch Netflix every day, how much time do you spend on Netflix? Like, let's say 30 minutes, or YouTube for 20 minutes, TikTok for 1 hour, whatever it is. Just list down all your activities and then y- write down how much time you spend on each activity. Reflect on the schedule after writing it. Does it contribute to your leadership growth, or does it debilitate your leadership growth? You'll be surprised on how much time you spend on things that aren't really important in your life. Once you have this, you can adjust your schedule and have a better life. You can create a better discipline for your life, for your leadership that will affect other people. If your schedule does not create an opportunity for change, craft a new daily schedule that aligns with your leadership goals. So, for example, you are only sleeping 4 hours a night, but in your leadership um, activity or leadership goals, you have to have a lot of energy, you have to inspire people. Then you need more than 4 hours a night. So, you have to adjust. Hey, what do I need to adjust in my life? Maybe I should, rent a condo near my work so that I won't have to commute for so long, or you can find another job that will give you more time. Whatever it is, find uh, a discipline that will align to your goals. The second part that I want to teach you today: self reflection for personal growth. Self reflection is very important because a lot of people now are always whining and complaining because there's not a lot of self awareness, and self awareness starts with self reflection. The great leaders are highly self aware. They reflect all the time, not because they're melancholic, but they need to analyze, to reflect on, to think on every action they're doing, how they're affecting others, how they're reaching their goals, how they're doing what they're doing, and what else they need to improve on. Research shows that the habit of reflection can separate extraordinary professionals from mediocre ones. From Steve Jobs' perspective, we draw inspiration from Steve Jobs today, who, in his iconic speech at Stanford in 2005, reminded us of the importance of life. He said, "Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help my big choices in life. Death peels away external expectations, pride, fear of embarrassment, or failure, leaving behind what truly matters." Guys, when you reflect about your life, knowing that your life is temporary, that yes, you only have one life, but you don't waste it because you have one life. And a lot can happen in 5 years, 10 years. And you see the idea of compounding. For example, if you invest, so you invest money now, it grows in 8 years, and then next 16 years, 24, 32. Money doesn't grow in immediately. And that's the same thing with your leadership. Just because you decided to be a leader now doesn't make you a LinkedIn leader expert. You don't become an expert in leadership. I myself, I started my leadership journey in my high school years in the early 2000s, and of course now at work I'm growing and growing. I'm still learning so many things about leadership, and but the more I grow into it, the more years I spend in leadership, the more my leadership experiences compounds and I'm becoming a better leader. So guys, life is temporary. And I want you to know that to hold on to this quote or message or idea, it's called memento mori. Say it after me. Memento mori. It basically translates to know that you will one day die, or in Filipino translation, mamamatay ka rin. This is, concept isn't new. It echoes the ancient practice of memento mori, or for reflection that your life is short, that you are gonna die someday. It means it pushes us to live a full and authentic life, that you can have the best life possible, that you can do your best because you know life is short, that you know you only have, let's say, 80 years if if you're blessed and lucky, 90 if I hope so. But in the life you have now, you can create an amazing life. And then this is good. Knowing that life is temporary will also make you relax that, hey, I'm 25, I'm not yet successful, that's okay, I still have 50 years to succeed. The problem today is that we're always in a hurry because we see people on social media, they're already having cars, houses in their late 20s or early 20s. And if they have that, I'm happy for them. But most people like you and me, it takes a while for the success to build up, and hard work takes time. The success takes time. So if that's your journey, that's okay. Relax. If you're in your 30s, you're 31 and you're not where you want to go yet, remember that, hey, you still have 50 years to be the best you possible. I want you to reflect that, why are you in a hurry? Why are you comparing yourself to other people? Why do you want to have what they have now? Because your journey is your own. So embrace your journey. At this point, I want you to get a pen and paper. As we wrap up today's episode, take an hour after listening to this and reflect on your life experiences. Imagine you're in the brink of retirement. You're about to let go, maybe that's like 65, 70, or my case, my plan is to work until I'm dead. Of course, take it easy when I'm 65 onwards, but still have a plan after my retirement, official age retirement. And write a letter sharing your career journey and learnings to your mentee or your child. And as you write this letter, like name this, like name your child or whoever you want to write this letter to. Be detailed, and you will see your journey is beautiful. This is also a healing process. You see, if you read or listen to Andrew Huberman or others, neuroscientists, you'll see that journaling is very helpful for inner healing. So do this, it will help you heal from trauma, from regret, and be the best leader you can be. You'll also reflect on your own journey and see what you can improve on, what can be things that you can free yourself up so that you won't be regretting anything. It will be very beautiful for your life. Carl Jung once said, your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. So be honest with yourself. This is your journey, so don't kid yourself. Embrace your life. Be the best version that you can be. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. To continue the quote. Friends or dear leaders, leadership isn't just about leading others. It starts with leading oneself, embrace discipline and self reflection. These are the stepping stones towards impactful leadership. Dear leader, remember, self reflection is the school of wisdom. Thanks for listening. By the way, you can support this podcast production by giving any amount to my GoTyme bank or PayPal. The links are down below. Or you can invite me to elevate your team's performance in collaboration through a corporate training, talk, or coaching session with me. Check my profile at the details or description box as well. Thank you for joining me for episode 48. See you in our next episode. The best is yet to come. God bless.